What is up, guys? This is Tyler, or We Should Play here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another new game. Well, this one's actually a bit of an old game, but it is for free right now if you are doing games with gold. A World of Keflings. I completely missed this one in the rush to get COD Ghosts, and I still have to do a full, complete review on that. But let's just say I don't really like the game as much as I want to, so I'm playing this. A World of Keflings. Now, I have a mixed review on this game, so bear with me here, because there's a lot of important stuff you need to know about A World of Keflings. But basically, this is a huge building or build buildings adventure game, and the more you go, the more complex it gets. Basically, you start off in an ice kingdom, and like you get told like the basics of the game. Like here, you just build a basic house, and here you can harvest wood and ice. But over time, this game is basically about getting more complex. Like you'll unlock more things, like you'll be able to mine ore, you'll be able to mine, like, you'll get more Keflings to mine more things. And the system gets more complex. Like, you'll be able to get multiple Keflings. Like, the more houses you build, the more Keflings you will spawn. And as a result, you can grab these individual Keflings as your avatar is like kind of like a Paul Bunyan type figure, like a giant. And you get to control, like, take these Keflings and put them down in certain spots and allow them to control, like, do certain actions, like this one builds and this one transports. And over time, the buildings you build will allow you to create new materials, such as metal, like special like sheetrock, crystal, or like gems. And just the system gets so complex over time. Like right now where I'm playing, you can take a crystal, put it into a gem, and then put it into a magic powder. It's like it keeps just getting more and more and more complex. This game will definitely make the time pass by. I'm always surprised at how much time I spend playing this game. Just hours will just be dumped into this game. Like I already spent like, I don't know, it says I've spent 6 hours on this game, but it definitely does not feel like 6 hours. It's definitely a fun little thing to pass the time by. However, there are some things I do like this game, but it is quite confusing. The more, like right now I'm in the forest level, the further you progress in the game, the more confusing it gets. Like there will just be random resources scattered all around the map, and that might block your way. The Keflings, the more buildings you get, or like an architect's room, an inventor's lab, a noble workshop, all of these things require resources, and it gets really stressful trying to get more Keflings, or to move Keflings to these certain locations. To the point where you just say, fuck it, I'm going to just take the stockpiled resources, make like, there's an option to build just like a whole thing like of 25 of this certain resource, and then just move it yourself to that certain location. To the point where right now the Keflings aren't as useful. Transporter Keflings too, you can level them up to like level, like I don't know what the level cap is, we can level up to level like 3, 4, 5, and these eventually higher level Keflings will be able to move more, like a larger quantity of an item, or be able to mine faster. Over time too, like as you talk to the random Keflings, or certain Keflings on the map, you'll be able to get, like as you see there, like eyeballs, and these eyeballs, if you go to the witch's lair, will allow you to pick up more things, will allow you to walk faster. And once again, this kind of takes the point away from the Keflings, as certain level 1 Keflings are only able to carry one of any item, where I'm at now, I'm able to carry like 25, like an entire crate of a certain item. So over time, I mean, yes, the Keflings are very helpful, but if you wanna move faster, then you're definitely gonna wanna just do it all by yourself. And as you can see, I'm not gonna spend any money on me mining myself, as I usually let the Keflings do that. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can build though. There's a huge tree of things you can build. And all of that leads to a certain goal. The goal being, for this one, a castle, like a huge main castle. I haven't gone to the desert realm yet, so I don't know what is in store for that. But I think definitely there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. I do like how this game always keeps you like busy with the what's next button, so ever in case you get lost or need to do something, you can always just click what's next, and that'll tell you your current objective. There's always an objective to do, which is great. And I'm trying to play right now while doing this commentary. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but this game is very addicting, and despite the things that might get in your way, this game will still, like, the positives outweigh the negatives on this one. It's just a super fun adventure that just doesn't really get old until maybe you run out of things to do. Which, unless you have created all the buildings, or have, like, mined all of a certain resource, which if you find a mine shaft, basically you can mine infinite amounts of stone. I mean, I don't see how you can really get bored with this game. I mean, unless you don't like building different types of houses, or like grinding in the sense of mining certain resources, which in this game you really don't need a lot of resources to build houses. I mean, or to make certain items. I mean, it's very reasonable. It's not like you need 100 pieces of sheetrock in order to build this certain item. No, it's like the most you'll get is like 10 or 13. And like sometimes the castles will be like, but at the same time it doesn't sacrifice like the intricacy of certain buildings. Like the castles are like huge, and you need to like basically really pool your resources to build a castle and whatnot. But it's definitely a fun game. Like I'm saying it's too much. It's a fun game to play. I think I mostly said everything I need to say. I mean, while recording this game, I have lost track of time. This game is very easy to lose track of time too. The hours are just melt away when playing this game. You'll look at like your time. Like if you hit the pause menu, it actually gives you a lot of different options. It allows you to share items with your friends. Like if you go to the sharing tab, and then it'll send your friend like a message saying, "Hey, open this up," and then you can ask your friends to do the same, and you can receive certain things and get you achievements. The achievements in this game are also really hard to work at. I mean, I'm only at like 35 gamer score on this, and I'm just grinding away. I mean, I love getting achievements, so I'm definitely going to be playing this game for a while. This is definitely one of the better arcade games, and despite its flaws of the Keflings might not be effective later on, or it might be stressful trying to manage everything, it's still a fun game to play. And I definitely would recommend grabbing it for free. This game's only like 100 megabytes as well, so I have friends that only have the 4 gigabyte Xbox, like the arcade versions, definitely have enough space for this, and definitely get this. I don't think there should be any reason as to why you shouldn't get this game, unless you have your Xbox set to automatically play the disc, and you're like obsessed with Call of Duty Ghosts or Battlefield 4 or something like that, and you don't even have time to go to the dashboard. But if you go to the dashboard, just simply go to the Games tab and get a World of Keflings. It'll take you 2 seconds to download. Maybe if you have really bad internet, maybe a minute or so for 100 megabytes. And it's fun. It is fun. Let's see. What was I doing here? Oh, I wasn't doing much in. What sucks, I wasn't really doing much in this recording. I wish I would have done more, like earlier on, where I was actually building a castle. But what's cool about the building, that building though, that ship is a metal. Like you can take any resource and convert it into metal. That is insane. I love that. But in the ice realm, you can only there's a certain building that lets you convert it to metal, and it's only sheetrock. But yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with this game, and I definitely would recommend giving this game to more people, spreading the word. Because this free arcade game, this game is actually not free. My friend actually ended up buying this game before it went free, so he's kind of pissed about that. But definitely get it while it's free. It is so worth it. It is like, it's like if there's AAA arcade games, this would be it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tyler, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.